A high-stakes meeting for war-torn Ukraine and its largest arms backer, the U.S., ended in disaster as tempers flared between U.S. President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. Tensions rose after U.S. Vice President JD Vance said Ukraine should make peace with Russia, Zelenskyy asking Vance if he's been to Ukraine to see what they're up against.
Do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You
God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's exactly what you're doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influenced.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influenced.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country, that's backed you far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once? This entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said thank you?
Today.
The row overshadowed a meeting that Zelenskyy had hoped would bring Trump closer to his side and away from Russian President Vladimir Putin, who ordered the invasion of Ukraine 3 years ago. Zelenskyy left the White House shortly after the spat without signing an anticipated minerals deal seen as crucial to a U.S. brokered truce. Meanwhile, an outpouring of support for Zelenskyy from European leaders, many taking to social media to say that they stand with Ukraine. EU High Representative for Foreign Affairs Kaja Kallas also saying that it's become clear that the free world needs a new leader, and it's up to Europeans to take on this challenge. Some in the U.S. also concerned about their new administration's approach.
A lot of the upset was the way in which they talked to him. In the Oval Office, of all places, to a head of state and government, and the fact that this looked like some kind of mafia shakedown. It was really how bad the American leadership looked to the world and how ashamed we should be that our leaders act that way.
The news of Trump and Zelensky's row even making it to Moscow.
Два такие экстраординарные личности, и они не могут просто так, наверное, спокойно поговорить по-взрослому, как два.
And in Kyiv, growing fears for the future of their country.
Він повністю відстоював наші інтереси, він не дозволив нам залізти в якусь кабалу. І я вважаю, що одна з заяв Трампа була в тому, що президент Зеленський корумпований політик. Тоді в мене питання, чого його не змогли підкупити, щоб він підписав цю угоду.
All eyes are now on how the U.S. and Ukraine will salvage relations to get to the negotiation table and talk peace, and the minerals deal Washington sees as repayment for its military aid in limbo, while war and destruction in Ukraine rages on. Lien and Joyce for TaiwanPlus.